So what you need to know about a granny flat garage conversion, or you've got a garage and you want to convert it into a granny flat. My name is Colin Frager from Council Approval Group. This is a really important question that you've asked, and I hope to be able to answer it today, because every single day of the week, there is somebody probably somewhere in Australia who is converting a garage into a granny flat with the hope of extra rental income. Now, understandably, pressure is on for families and they need an extra bit of financial security by having an extra rental. However, there's some important considerations to take into account. If you have a garage, it's not a habitable dwelling. It's not a habitable space. Likely, there are some Building Code of Australia restrictions which you are not complying with. For example, the ceiling height. What was the original approval for? And what we find is that people, well-meaning, often tradespeople or builders say, oh, you don't need approval for that. They go in, they maybe install some sort of a kitchen, some sort of a low-key studio kitchen, something like that. And they think, okay, great. I've now got an extra rental income and it's hardly cost me anything. The challenges are that you actually have done an illegal development. And I just want to run you through that. So Council needs to approve any sort of a change of use. And if you're going from a non-habitable garage into a habitable space, which is now a granny flat, it needs to be approved. And we see every single week somebody approach us who has done the wrong thing, sometimes unintentionally, usually without prior knowledge of what they were supposed to do. And they've come to us because Council is on their back. They have received a letter and a notice from Council. It's what they call a notice of intention to issue an order. Now, this is a serious matter because the fine can be it's in the order, depends on the jurisdiction, of $4,000 to $5,000 per day. So if you don't comply with the order, they give you a period of time to comply. And if you don't stop renting out that property, if you don't demolish or whatever you've done wrong, cease, then they will fine you every single day. As well as that, there's considerations about insurance. If you had a tragedy at the property, if there was some sort of a fire or an accident, then it's likely that your insurer will not cover you, because insurance companies, as we know, they don't really want to pay out insurance claims at the best of times, but particularly they will not do it for illegality. So it's really, really important, if you have converted your garage into a granny flat, or you're thinking about doing it, that you get the right advice. So what I recommend you do is to grab a copy of Your Ultimate Guide in Achieving Council Approval. Some thoughts in there for you, and you can grab a copy of that complimentary from our website. But what's probably more important is that you engage us to look at your property. Now, we do offer a free consultation. It's a 30-minute process, and it's confidential. So we will go through what you're trying to achieve or what your questions are, and then we'll be able to paint a clear roadmap for you going forward. So it's really important that you do the right thing. I hope this video has been helpful for you as you've contemplated your garage space. And if you can pull it off, because we are engaged usually once per week to be able to lodge an application to Council to get it rectified. So if you've done the wrong thing, there's things we can do to fix it, but please get that advice early on. My name is Colin Frager from Council Approval Group, and we look forward to talking to you soon.